guys, what is up? It's your girl Kendall. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, My Little Sweeties. Okay guys, so I decided to do a series that needs to be done. Because due to my incessant love of Harry Potter and being a Hufflepuff, being a proud Hufflepuff at that, being an obsessed Hufflepuff, it's kind of my identity at this point. So this series is going to be called Confessions of a Hufflepuff. Now, I'm not really sure what's going to happen. It's always going to be something Hufflepuff or Harry Potter related. Today it's solely Hufflepuff related. So on Tumblr I found a page called You Know You're a Hufflepuff When. And it has all these graphics. You know you're a Hufflepuff when. That's what it looks like. See, that's what it looks like. Each picture I'm going to read. That's what it looks like. And we're going to read this, and I'm gonna say how much I relate to this or not. I feel like I'm gonna feel personally attacked for this, because I feel like this is gonna be everything I am. Okay. First one. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you skip classes to help a friend in need. Raise your hand if you've ever skipped a class to help a friend. I most definitely skipped a class to be there for a friend. 1000%. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you always laugh at the worst moments. I'm a awkward laugher. I laugh in the most awkward situations, and I can't help it. When something like dead ass serious is happening, I just can't help but have this need for giggling. It's very inappropriate at times. I can control it a lot better now as I've gotten older, but I'm very awkward and I just laugh. I just laugh away the pain. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you love cats and dogs and badgers. You just love all animals. Anyone who knows me, any friends can attest to how much I love animals. I am obsessed with who knows how many stuffed animals. With the times when I talk about going to the zoo, when I talk about all the baby animals, I watch all the animal documentaries, National Geographic animal documentaries on Disney Plus. I will cry if it's sad. I cried during Meerkat Manor. I just love animals. I just do. Not animals. They're my animals. They're my friends. They're my brothers. I love animals so fucking much. I just do. And a lot of people know this about me. But if you didn't know, now you do. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you've gotten in trouble for laughing gotten in trouble for laughing multiple times. I used to always get in trouble as a child for laughing in class, laughing in church, laughing too loud, laughing in the mall, laughing in a store. I've been told to shut up several times by strangers. Laughing in a restaurant. You get the idea. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you are used to being the gray that makes other colors shine bright. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know what this means. Used to being the gray that makes other colors shine bright. I'm used to being I make things shine bright? We'll just go with that, because I think that's a yes. What do you mean I'm a gray? What does that even mean? I guess that we'll find out later. I have no idea. It's probably true, though. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you feel guilty for procrastinating and you can't help but do it all the time. I am the worst procrastinator. It's gotten a little bit better, but no, I always feel so guilty about it for procrastinating. And I'm like, I'm not procrastinating anymore. I'm not going to do this again, but literally end up every single time doing it again. It's been like this since junior high, so yeah. It's gotten better, but And I know if I want to do something like do my hair and makeup, I can't say, oh, I'll do it later. No, it's not going to end up getting done. Like, if I really want to do my hair, I have to be like, hey, no, you have to do it right the fuck now. You're not going to do your hair like you wanted to. You're not going to do it. Like, you're just not going to do it. That's just how it is. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you hardly ever show your concerns or feelings. Instead, you pretend everything is just fine, you're great. Even though you are not. I think that's a half-truth. I think it was more, that's a half-truth. I'm a very positive person. I don't think I'm toxic. I don't think I give off toxic positivity vibes. I think when I was younger, I was more like that, bottling everything up and everything was just so wrong. Just being like, hi, how's it going? I'm fine. I guess I'm good at that in situations where I need to be. Or if I don't get along with people, I'm just going to pretend to be nice even though it's like fake bitch, but I'm like, I just don't want to deal with it. Hardly ever show your concerns. I always show my concerns and I always show my feelings. I've always shown my concerns and feelings. It's a happy medium, I think. You know you're a Hufflepuff when, even though you are tired as fudge, and there are other capable people around you, still continue doing what you started. Even though you were tired as fudge, and there are other capable people around. Oh, even though I'm tired as hell, and there are a lot of other capable people around me, I still continue to do what I started. Like at work, I will just probably be haggard as hell. And I always put everything in my job. I'm proud of that. I take pride in my work. I'm always wanting to finish something. Even if it's somebody else can totally be helping me in that moment, I'm very like, no, I started this, so I'm going to do this. I've gotten a lot better at being like, hey, can you help me here? Ever since, like, after breaking my arm back in 2018 and having to ask help all the time when I was barely back to work in a brace. I will very much just keep doing what I'm doing. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you find it hard to unfollow someone in case they got offended and hate you. And like, in case they get offended and hate you. That's so true. If I unfollow someone who I'm like, oh, I don't really follow, keep up with anymore, and I know, like, we're cool in real life, if I unfollow somebody, I feel guilty as hell. I'm like, what if they're offended? What if they're like, Kendyl doesn't like me? Why did Kendyl unfollow me? Like, I just overthink these things. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you answer to hate with the honey badger don't care. My version of honey badger don't care is I don't give a fuck. Couldn't give two shits. Since when do I care? Those are my phrases, but pretty much honey badger don't care. That's basically the attitude behind my phrases. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you feel alone in a crowd. Wait, I feel alone in a crowd? Why is that a Hufflepuff thing, to feel alone in a crowd? Even though that is very relevant in my life, but like, why is that a Hufflepuff thing? Is there something I'm missing? You know you're a Hufflepuff when, once your good opinion is lost, it's lost forever. If I have an opinion or something and I don't get to say it right away, it's literally gone forever. It's gone. Like, it's dead ass gone. And then I feel really sad about it. I'm like, I was gonna share this. I had like the best thing. This was gonna be like revelation here. No, I forget, and it's like, sucks to suck. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you can have a nice time, doesn't matter where you are, as long as there's someone you like next to you. It's true, even when I'm alone, I can have a great time. No, I have a great time. Let's see. Oh well, I make everything a great time. anytime I'm with a friend, and every time I was like doing a chores with a friend, I've always been the bitch who's like, can I help clean your room? You want to help me clean my room? Or I've been stuck in situations where it is just boring as hell, but we're still having the best time ever. I mean, whoever I'm with. Like, I'm super chill, super like, even if we're just sitting there staring at each other, quiet, or staring at our phones in the quiet, I'm still having a fucking blast because you're like my homie and you're doing this with me. Okay, let's see. You know your Hufflepuff when food is one of your favorite parts of the day. Food is my first priority of the day. I love food. Always hungry. Always talking about food. I'm either talking about Harry Potter or food. Consistently. There's the two things I consistently talk about. Harry Potter and, ooh, this place is good. Ooh, guys, I feel like eating this. Ooh, that's good. You should get this. Ooh, you're getting Taco Bell. Here's what I get. You should try this. That's literally all of my conversations. Or it's Taylor Swift. It's either Taylor Swift, Harry Potter, or food. Those are the three main things I talk about. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you feel no embarrassment in telling others you're a Hufflepuff. Actually, you're quite proud of it. I'm not embarrassed to be a Hufflepuff at all. I don't think I've ever have been. I have been a Hufflepuff since I was sorted back in the original Pottermore days. So your girl's like, OG Hufflepuff. I've always been like, yes, I'm a Hufflepuff. I think what made me gain a really positive vision of being a Hufflepuff, positive outlook on being a Hufflepuff, is of course Cedric Diggory. Tonks. No, when I found out Tonks was a Hufflepuff, I was like floored. I was like, yes. And for whatever reason, Harry Potter musical, when they say, what the hell is a Hufflepuff? I get to be that thing where everyone's like, the hell? What does that mean? What are you? I just think that's absolutely amazing. That just fits my narrative. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you can't do anything by half. Either you love completely or dislike completely. Oh, it's so true. I can't either love something or I hate it. Either like someone or I hate them. There's no in between with anything. There is no in between. I can try to be like, maybe I like metal music. No, I kind of really fucking hate it. Like, there are things like anime. I guess there's certain animes I can. No, the only anime I can fucking watch is Kiki's Delivery Service, Ponyo the Fish, and Hamtaro. I try to sit there and be like, oh yeah, I like this. I'm like, girl, who you kidding? You can't half-ass this. You know you don't like it. Or if I either like a song or I hate it. There's no in between. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you may not have many friends, however the few you have are true ones. That's funny because some of my bestest friends in the entire world are also in Hufflepuff. So we have each other. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you hardly lie. For that you know people deserve to know the truth. Does not matter how bad it may be. That is very true. I'm brutally honest. I'm very honest. I have straight up, in my senior of high school, this sounds awful, but I straight up finally went to someone and was like, by the way, this person only dated you, because this is what this person told me, this person only dated you because they felt bad for you. Like, that's such an awful thing to say, but I just couldn't take this bullshit anymore. I'm like, cut the shit. This is what's really going on. And I'm really sorry if this really hurts you, but I have to be honest here. Someone's gotta say it. And that's what was actually told to me by the other person, so, like, it's a true story. It's not like I made it up, no. They straight up were like, I'm only going on a date with them because I feel bad for them. I'm like, whore. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you always stick up for your house. I'm always sticking up for my house. I'm like, you know what? We're not stupid. We're not scared. We are very, like, gun-ho. Hufflepuff is Hufflepuff. I'm always sticking up for my house. I'm like, you know what? You're just jealous because you don't get to be Hufflepuff. We're the cool ones. Not you. I'm kidding, but, like, seriously, though, I feel like it's out of jealousy. You know you're a Hufflepuff when it doesn't matter what haters say. You are truly proud of being a Hufflepuff and see no point in their arguments. True. You know you're a Hufflepuff when every time you see something black and yellow, you feel the urge to yell Hufflepuff at the top of your lungs. Every time I see this is a true thing. Every time I see something, like, remotely Hufflepuff, I'm like, Hufflepuff colors, Hufflepuff colors. Every time I sing black and yellow, and next thing, black and yellow is my Hufflepuff song. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah, you know what it is. That's literally how I sing it. You know you're a Hufflepuff when your mood changes a lot. I go from I'm generally happy, but it is a stated fact that I have gone from ridiculously happy to being ridiculously pissed off to being insanely sad to being mellow. Like, nothing happened. I'm like, I will be at, like, full 100 about something, and then out of nowhere, I'm just like, the mood just changes. It's so funny. It's kind of creepy if you ask me. People get kind of creeped out by that. I'm like, you know, it happens. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you can hurt people with your words. You just choose not to. I have, actually. Hufflepuffs aren't perfect, but I really do choose not to hurt people with my words anymore. Oh, the insults I can come up with. It is bad. I can be, like, the meanest person ever if I really wanted to, but I don't want to. I've learned to control my temper and to not say mean things. I'm trying not to say mean things. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you know that the word love is meaningful, so you never say it without really meaning it. That is very true to me. If you get told by me that I love you guys so much, like, it's true. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you never break your promises, even when it's hard for you to keep them. I do keep my promises. I do keep my promises. Not perfect, but I do keep promises. You know you're a Hufflepuff when the only thing better than eating is sleeping. I don't know, they might be neck and neck for me. Oh, I love sleeping. Anyone who knows me knows I love sleeping. I always have to take my daily nap. It's been a ritual thing since junior high. I was about to say junior of high school. No, junior high, sweetie. Not junior high school. Well, technically it is junior high, but you know what I mean. You know you're a Hufflepuff when if you don't have anything nice to say, you say nothing at all. Very true. That's why if anyone ever finds me just silent and might be ignoring you and might not talking to you, it's because I'm really trying really hard not to lose my shit on you. And that's the facts. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you say that you always are here for your followers and really do mean it. I really do mean it. Like, any friends, any followers, like, I've had so many followers reach out to me over the years. And, like, I'm very much like, if you're having a hard time, I'm legit here for you. Like, I really mean it. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you just use the anonymous option to send love, never hate. It's very true. I'm always sending love. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you know what the heck, you know what the hell a Hufflepuff. You know what the hell is a Hufflepuff. You know what the hell a Hufflepuff is. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you second guess everything you say to make sure that you're not offending anyone. Very true. Very true. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you feel guilty even when you're the right one. I feel guilty even when I'm in the right. Ooh. I think it depends on the situation, honestly. I think no matter what, even if I know I did nothing wrong in the situation, if something happened, I know a situation where even though I did absolutely nothing wrong, like when a customer yells at me, I still feel guilty that the customer yelled at me, and I'm like, there's something wrong with me. What did I do wrong? People don't just yell at you. Yes, Kendall, people can, and they do, and they will just yell at you. That's just how some people are. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you can't help but saying the word find with a different tone. Find. Let's find out. Find. We're particularly good finders. That's how I say it, find. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you loved Tonks before you knew she was a Hufflepuff, or that you were a Hufflepuff as well. I didn't know what Hufflepuff meant or anything until I started Hufflepuff. All I know is that I had Susan Bones. I was pretty stoked about that when I was little. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you laugh very easily. I think that's just a Kendyl thing, but could also be a Hufflepuff thing. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you talk a lot. Yep, I talk a shit ton. I do get in trouble at work sometimes for talking a lot. It happens sometimes. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you say that you're a Hufflepuff every time you can. It's very true. You know you're a Hufflepuff when on 11/11/11 at 11/11 you wished for someone else's happiness. Oh, I don't think I wished anything, because I don't think on 11/11/11 I realized what 11/11 meant. Let's be real here. But 11/11, I do wish for people's happiness. That is a true fact. You know you're a Hufflepuff when someone needs help. You're the first they look when someone needs help. You're the first they look for. It's true. Oh, it's so true. It's so true. I'm always the first person at work, or oh my god, it's literally always me. Hey Kendall, can you help me with this? Hey Kendall, can I get your advice on this? So Kendall, what do you think about this? Kendall, do you know how to do this? Kendall, can you show me how to do this? It's such a or Kendall, you know what makes me happy. Can you help me be happy today? It's such a real thing. I guess I'm just a very good helper. You know you're a Hufflepuff when sometimes you feel like you're surrounded by idiots. I always feel like I'm surrounded by idiots. I think that's a person thing. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you make friends really fast. I do make friends really fast. I, right off the bat, made friends in preschool, made friends in kindergarten, made friends first grade, second grade, third grade. I made friends in sixth grade at a new school. Every time I've been the new girl, I make friends, like, quick. I always make friends super quick. That's just a Kendyl thing. You know you're a Hufflepuff when the worst feeling in the world is when someone is in pain and you don't know how to help them. Oh, that is the truth. I hate it when I feel stumped about a situation that I've never had to deal with. things I've never had, I've never been through. I just want to send them utmost of love, but I don't know how to. So I'm just really nice and really sensitive to everything. Like, I just wish there was something I could say, but there's absolutely nothing I can say. And it's the worst. That is the worst. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you rather help your best friend at all costs, even if that means you'll get hurt along the way. Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. That has been held to be very true to some people who aren't my best friends anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I love my best friends. I'm there for my homies. I really am. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you brew for fun, not for points. I don't brew. I don't cook. We'll just say you brew for fun. If I had a potions kit, would I brew for fun? Yes, I would actually. I probably would. No, I would brew. Okay, I would brew potions for fun if I could. I'd have elaborate plans. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you defend yourself without hurting others. I've gotten better at that. I used to hurt people a lot when I would defend myself because I didn't really know how to. And now I can do it in such a way I don't hurt anybody. And I'm just like, here's how I do it. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you always pick the yellow plates because it's one of your house colors. Yes. Tis true. There's a yellow plate. You know I'm gonna have it. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you and your friend have a crush on the same person, but you let them have your crush because you care more about their happiness than your own. I've never been in this situation, but I feel like that would be the case. I'd be like, you know what? If whatever keeps you happy, I can take a hit. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you're a lover, not a fighter, but you still knock others out. Tis true. I am a force to be reckoned with. I'm not like a physical fighter. I'm like emotional. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Hufflepuffs are fighters in a different way. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you help everybody, even when you're the one who needs help. Me in junior high. Me in high school. Raise your hand high. Very high. I was always giving everyone advice. I was always helping everyone with their fucking issues, but I never was getting help for mine. Good times. Memories. It's no one's fault. It's totally my own. It just happens. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you just can't hide your feelings. If I'm really excited about something, if I'm really excited, really sad, really pissed, it is shown in the utmost dramatic of ways. Because I just can't hold it in sometimes. Okay. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you're not lightly swayed from your beliefs and purposes. True. And I am a Taurus. I think being a Hufflepuff and a Taurus doesn't help anything with my stubbornness. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you don't like to do it, but you'll do it anyway because that's how you are. Me at work. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you hate it when people talk about others without even knowing them. Ooh, that does piss me off. When people bitch. It's one thing if you know someone, if you work with someone if you know someone I know, if you work with someone the way I work with somebody, and we both talk shit, okay. We both know them. We understand things. But if you literally don't know somebody, and you're talking random shit to me about them, What the hell is wrong with you? You know you're a Hufflepuff when you don't drop the banana because you know it got a good source of potassium. That is all I think about every time I eat a banana, not gonna lie. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you hear a song you were performing and there's a line that says, I found her. And the first thought that goes through your mind is, I must have that line. I found her. I must have that line. You know you're a Hufflepuff when people accidentally fall in love with you. I don't know what it is about me. Everyone always ends up falling for me. Okay, not everyone, but I don't know. I've had a lot of guy friends who, if guys don't know I'm a lesbian and they're my friend, they literally, most of the time, will end up falling for me. Hardcore. I've had people fall for me without intentions of anything. I'm like, huh? It's very true. People always accidentally fall in love with me. Even on a friend basis, they don't think I'm gonna be like, become like this big part of their life, and then they're like, shit, was I wrong? You know you're a Hufflepuff when... Oh yeah, I read that. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you love like no one hurts you. It's true. I have lots of love to give. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you're always smiling even though you're sad. And again, it's not necessarily toxic positivity. I cry when I need to cry. Smiling it helps. It just helps. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you love your cat even though he sticks his... You love your pet. We'll do that. You love your pet even though he sticks his butt in your face and demands all your attention. He needs to do homework. Who needs to do homework right now anyway? My dog. That's my dog. I don't have a cat. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you're mad at someone. You will love and tolerate them. When you are mad at someone, you will love and tolerate them until they can take it no more. When you're mad at someone and... Wait, what? You are mad at someone, you will love and tolerate them until they can take it no more. Okay. When I don't even know what that really means, but okay. Probably. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you dance like no one is watching you. That is me. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you don't hate. I really don't. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you are different and you're proud of it. You know you're a Hufflepuff when you nod and smile in agreement as you're reading this book. That's a good one. Oh, we'll end that video here, guys. Being called out hardcore. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's too good. The whole time. Oh god. So funny. So yeah. Confessions of a Hufflepuff. Whatever I want to talk about with being Harry Potter and Hufflepuff. So freaking funny. If you relate to any of that and if you're also a Hufflepuff, comment down below. Let's fight each other. It's so funny. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and support. The last one killed me. Oh my gosh. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Want what I want.